Hi, my name is Persephone, and this is Persephone's Board Game Reviews. And I'm blown away. I'd like to thank you right now for setting up this board game date for Valentine's Day. And I see that you've pulled out Pandemic the Cure, because nothing says romance like spreading diseases. And in this game, you're actually not spreading diseases. You're going around the world with your friends. It's a co-op, curing diseases by treating people and then collecting samples to take back to your lab, and then you roll your dice to try to find the cure. And it's really, really exciting when you can find a cure to all four. It's amazing. And when you find the cure for all four, you've beaten the game. It's stressful though, because when you collect samples, you can't roll your dice, so you can't do as much on your turn. You can't go around the world collecting samples. You can't cure people or remove infection from the board because these dice are being taken up by samples. But you need to collect samples in order to find cures, and you need to find cures to win. So it's just sort of an interesting conflict, and it adds some strategy to the game, where otherwise it would probably just be all randomness and rolling dice, which is really fun. So when you're playing this game, you can be a lot of different characters, and each character has a special skill that they can add to the game. So when you're playing with a group of people, you really feel like a unique individual that's working with the group to win. And I'd like to also say that this Pandemic the Cure is the dice version of Pandemic. And as you can see, it comes with 100 beautiful dice, or over 100 beautiful dice, and they look like candy, but don't eat them because they're covered in germs. And I love Pandemic the Cure way more than I like Pandemic, because for one thing, when I'm playing Pandemic, I feel like the whole game, I'm just waiting for my next turn. As soon as I take a turn, I pick up my cards, and I know exactly what I want to do. So then I have to wait forever for it to be my turn again to take my actions. But in Pandemic the Cure, the game is faster, it's shorter, and because you're constantly rolling dice, you never really know what's going to happen. There's a lot of fun randomness in this game. It's a really cool co-op game because it's simple, it's easy to teach other people how to play it, and because it's shorter, you can get new people who aren't really that into board games into the game, and they usually really like it. It might be my favorite co-op ever. I love the Lord of the Rings co-op, and so I think it just depends on my mood. If I'm into something really intense and thematic, then I might want to play the Lord of the Rings. But if I want something that's lighter and faster, then I'll play Pandemic the Cure. One big problem with Pandemic the Cure though is that once I beat it, I didn't really feel like playing it again. But then I realized that I could try playing as every combination of character, and then it sort of makes the game fresh again and new. But it still is sort of a problem that once you beat it on hard mode, you don't really want to play it that much anymore. But that's all. Thank you.